Ever wondered what large language models are and how they can revolutionize the world of data science? Well, let's dive right in and demystify these complex-sounding terms. Imagine a sophisticated piece of technology that's capable of understanding and generating human-like text. That, my friends, is a large language model, or LLM for short. It's a type of artificial intelligence, but not just any AI. LLMs are built using machine learning techniques, allowing them to learn from vast amounts of data and then generate similar data on their own. Think of them as linguistic chameleons, able to adapt and mimic the nuances of human language. They can write essays, answer questions, translate languages, and even compose poetry. It's like having a digital Shakespeare or Hemingway at your disposal, capable of producing human-like text based on the information it's been trained on. So in essence, large language models are sophisticated AI that can mimic human language. Now that we have a basic understanding of what large language models are, you might wonder how they're being used in the real world. Well, let's dive in. One impressive example is GPT-3, developed by OpenAI. It's a model with a whopping 175 billion machine learning parameters. This giant is used in a variety of applications. For instance, it powers advanced chatbots, allowing them to generate human-like responses. It's also used in content creation, where it can craft whole articles or assist writers by generating creative text. And let's not forget language translation. GPT-3 can translate text between multiple languages with surprising accuracy. It's like having a personal translator at your fingertips. But remember, these are just a few examples. The potential applications are vast and continually expanding. These examples just scratch the surface of what's possible with large language models. The potential of large language models is immense, and they offer several advantages. Now, let's dive into some of these perks. Firstly, LLMs have an incredible ability to understand context. Unlike their smaller counterparts, these models can comprehend vast quantities of data, which enables them to grasp the subtleties of language and interpret complex concepts. This contextual understanding is a significant step forward in the field of natural language processing. Secondly, large language models are fantastic at generating creative content. They can produce text that is coherent, engaging, and surprisingly human-like. Whether it's writing an article, crafting a poem, or even generating a script like this one, LLMs can do it all. Lastly, these models provide valuable insights in data analysis. They can sift through mountains of information and extract meaningful patterns, thereby enhancing decision-making processes in various sectors from healthcare to finance. These advantages make large language models a game-changer in the field of data science. While large language models have their benefits, it's important to acknowledge their limitations as well. One key limitation is their dependency on the data they're trained on. If that data is biased or flawed, the model's output will reflect those same biases and flaws. Moreover, these models can inadvertently generate misleading or even completely false information. This can happen because they don't actually understand the content they're processing. They're merely predicting what comes next based on patterns they've learned from their training data. Lastly, the computational requirements for training and maintaining large language models are significant. This means they can be costly to develop and run, and may not be feasible for all organizations or individuals. It's essential to be aware of these limitations when using or developing large language models. But despite these challenges, the potential of large language models is undeniable. So we've explored what large language models are, how they're used, their advantages and limitations. We delved into how these models, with their incredible capacity to understand and generate human-like text, are revolutionizing various industries. From drafting emails to creating poetry, LLMs are showing us what's possible when machines understand language. We also touched upon the powerful applications of these models, such as in natural language processing, machine translation, and even in generating creative content. But it's not all rosy. We took a critical look at the limitations of these models, including their reliance on large datasets and the ethical considerations around their use. The world of large language models is vast and ever-evolving, but with every challenge comes an opportunity for innovation. And that's what makes this field so exciting. To keep up with more such exciting insights from the world of data science, do subscribe to Niche Data Labs. Until next time, keep exploring.